her face and a warm and tender embrace. And if Grandpa was here, I know he'd be smiling from ear to ear, 'cause she, what he has done.
Get to look at the simple things. Take for instance the waterfall. What does the waterfall mean? The one aspect about the waterfall is the water is in motion. And we as people, we should always stay in motion. Not standing still, but in motion. Listen to the water. Listen to the beauty. Listen to what we are doing and how we can enjoy life. Life is not about what you and I may think it is. Life is about what we want it to be. And how do we accomplish that? We must ask ourselves, what are the principles of making life what it should be? There are certain things that sometimes we don't understand what it is that life should be. But it's like the waterfall. The waterfall doesn't think. The waterfall reacts. It flows. And as people, we need to flow. How do we flow? What does it mean to flow? It means that you're in motion. If you're in motion, it means that you're not standing still and you are engaged. So as we celebrate this day with families and friends, I guess the one true meaning of life is what? It's not what I say or what you say, it's about what we think of it. It's like the waterfall. The water doesn't think, it doesn't react, it just flows. So when you look at life and you think about life, how does your life flow? I want you to think about that, because here's where we are today. You can be in a negative society, but the negative society doesn't stop you from flowing. You have to make a determination, will I continue to flow? This is just a commentary about how we feeling today, and I've been blessed because I've been flowing, and God said, I'm going to bless you with 60 years. 60 years, baby. Loving life. Flowing. Procreating. You know what I'm saying? But here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think to yourself what it is that I can do. How can I give back? That's what Dr. King was saying all along. What are you giving, baby? It's easy to go and say, hey, I got this, I got that, I've accomplished this and I've accomplished that. But in the real world, you ain't accomplished on your own. It was about the flow. My good friend was saying, hey, you know what, you want to say a couple of words, you want to say a few things? I said, yeah. On this day, August the 25th, 2018. And let me remind you of something, and listen to me very carefully. August of 1963, August the 28th of 1963, they had the March on Washington. And they had a platform. And a lot of the issues that they were talking about at that time, those issues are still here today, baby. High unemployment, medical care, education, segregated schools, incarceration. Now, incarceration is like maximum, what we call it, it's to the roof. So just how far have we come? See, what we don't understand is the water has got to flow, and you've got to flow. You've got to flow. But I want to leave you with this. Next year will be 2019 if we are so fortunate to live to reach 2019. And our ancestors came to this country was brought to this country in 1619. We're going to hit that 400-year mark. We're going to hit it. And you've got to ask yourself, how far have I come on? Where am I at? In 400 years, what have I ever contributed and accomplished? And I'm not saying what you have accomplished. I'm asking you, what have you done to bring us forward, to flow like the water? 400 years, baby. 400 years. 1619 to 2019, we are less than 4 months from that. And where are we at today and where are we going? So we need to talk about, let's keep it real in that regard. Remember this, 2019 is going to be 400 years we've been on this continent, brought to this continent against our will, and we still here. And yet we are still not wanted. That's okay, because we ain't going nowhere. Maybe God is going to say, okay, it's time for you to go. As he said to the Hebrews, I want you out of Egypt. Maybe it's time for that. But here's what we're going to say. We'll leave on our terms. And you're not going to run us out. So I just wanted to take this day, this moment in time, to say thank you, love you, appreciate you. Thank you for coming to be part of the party. I didn't want to preach, but I did have some words that I did want to get out. And I'm hoping that you're listening. Like the water. You got to flow, baby. You got to flow. Don't chase the waterfalls. Let the waterfalls flow. That's what we want to do. I bid you peace, I bid you farewell, and I bid you love. Love you. Peace out.
And the things you do, you won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family jewel. We are family. Sing it to me. I got all my sisters with me. Sing it to me. We are family. I can hear you, guys. Get up, everybody, and sing. We have faith in you and the things you do. Hey, hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, y'all. Get up, everybody, and sing.
This right here, tell me why, goes out to everyone that has lost someone that they truly love. Come on, check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime, the night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.